guys been? Is this working? That on?
Green light's on.
All right.
Roll up your window.
This is crazy. How long has it been?
Who are you?
Right? We've all aged.
Well, I aged like
Some
a year
better than
and a
others.
day.
You cut your hair, Jay.
I did.
And started growing it back.
It's already come back. We're not in the truck.
This is still one of those awkward starts. Whoa.
Distracted driving.
I mean,
We're back in the not truck.
Yeah, no, we're not in the truck. We can't play the opening.
Oh.
The opening's got the truck in it.
So I wonder what we just played then.
I have no idea. It'll be a surprise.
I've never seen two sunroofs in a little car like this either.
It's a panoramic roof, but only
like
this
it.
one.
It's got it's got a screen door too. I
Yeah.
like that. I've never seen that in a car.
I like this car a lot.
Look at that screen door.
Yeah, I see that.
So do you see it, Jay?
Right here.
2 minutes in. 1 minute in, we're fighting. Hey, that's the thing. You can
It's
do the-
football, Ray. Football.
I get it. Why is that? What is this screen?
So that
What
if
does
you push
do?
this down, the breeze comes
All of
flying
a sudden
in.
it comes in and out,
Okay.
in, out.
You just watch the road.
In, out.
Yep. It's a huge difference. It's amazing what that screen does.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. No one can see the screen.
We're in a Mini Coupe.
What's
This is your new Mini Coupe.
This is my new Mini Coupe.
The
This is the-
biggest speedometer I've ever seen in
It's
my
huge.
life.
It's the biggest feature in the car, to be honest.
And you never look there to see how fast you're going. I actually have it here too.
Why do you have it there?
Because I can
And
cycle
there.
through different things here.
Is this for the guest? Your guests to
I
see
don't
how
know.
fast you're going?
I think it's
Tim,
just to make you feel
please
better.
slow down.
I'm gonna...
You're going 40.
You're going-
I can see it.
It is true. You guys, it involves passenger participation in this car.
Oh, not for nothing. If it was like dark out and that's bright.
Oh,
I'd
this
be
thing
stuck.
lights up with neon lights. I
Well,
guess.
that's what I'm saying. I'd be looking at that the entire time.
I feel like I want to rob a armored vehicle in this and then get away.
We should all get one to do that.
Right?
Yeah, you need like 4 or 5 different colors.
Oh, Italian job.
But then we need Marky Mark
I'm
just to guide us,
well, at least for some burgers, something.
right?
Right?
What have you been doing, Jay? It's been a while since we've done distracted driving.
I was just lately. I just had Boston Comic Con. Probably
it?
the best Boston Comic Con that I've ever had. It was fantastic.
Who was there?
For celebrities, there was artists. It's always jam packed.
I don't care.
I know you don't care. For celebrities,
Somebody out there might though.
For celebrities, Ben McKenzie was there.
that's
from
cool.
Gotham, yeah, and also the OC.
Well, the OC and Gotham.
And he was in
I
a
think you
cop
start
show,
with
too.
OC.
He was in a cop show.
I never saw him in OC.
The cop show was
Oh.
good.
Oh, that was
OC
that.
great.
The cop show was really good. It was on TBS.
What was
it?
that called?
Southland.
Southland, yeah.
He's always looked way too young. I mean, even now as
On the OC as a teenager, playing a teenager, he was like 33.
that means he's like 60 now.
He was the brooding lost boy from was he from like the east that came to the south?
I never saw this show.
I mean the west.
The East that came to the South. I like it.
It's a tagline if you ever heard one.
He grew up in a bad neighborhood, and then he goes to
The OC,
the OC.
where everyone's rich. And
he was there.
okay.
That
Did
was-
you meet him? Who'd you meet?
No,
Who'd you get to shake hands with?
No one. I was
No?
too busy. I was behind my booth the entire time.
Who did you want to see and didn't see? I feel like Ben McKenzie is a downer. There must have been somebody else at Boston Comic Con.
Boston Comic Con's all about the comics. That's the cool thing. They bring in a handful of celebrities, but it's really about the comics. What have you been up to, Ray?
What have I been up to? Well,
What did you do last night? I know you did last summer.
can you tell it then?
No, I asked you.
Why are you so angry?
I started trying it. The Abe Froman Project. It's a new
What's
band.
that?
It's a new band, Jay.
Yeah?
It's not Toll Booth anymore.
That's sad, but
I think last time we drove, it was Toll Booth.
Yeah.
And we
Now
went back a
we were
decade.
Willie.
we were Willie. It's called
I
the
like
Abe
that.
Froman Project, and it's all 80s, and we played the T last
I
night.
love the 80s. Did I have a good time?
You look like you had a good
It
time.
looks like you had a good time.
My package had a good time.
Tim's got pictures. The pictures were awesome.
Yeah.
Just not just the band, like the party itself. So that's it. And Justin and I are still playing. We just played the T today.
Justin's in the band.
Justin is in. So we got Justin, and we got Tim Corrigan from We Were Astronauts. Those are the two, and Johnny Keys. And then Keith, Todd, and myself from Toll with Willie make up the rest of the band. So that's it.
As everyone knows, I love the 80s so much, and you guys just rock.
It's a fun band.
It's a blast.
What's cool about the 80s, I think, of the music is, at our age, we remember that time as being a simpler time.
The great thing is, kids today are bombarded.
Kids today!
No, but kids today are bombarded by the 80s as well, because it was such good stuff, or bad, or whatever you want to say. You know, you turn on the radio, and every single station is still playing all 80s music.
I think to fully appreciate it, though, you have to be born in the 70s and have grown up in the 80s.
You asked that to the audience
Yeah.
last night.
I actually messed up when you said who was born in the 80s. I'm like, yeah, and someone lowered my hand. They're like, no, Jay, you weren't. I'm like, oh yeah, I wasn't.
I was talking to Katie. She was born in 1989. She's like, that counts. I'm like, no.
That don't.
You have to be born in the 70s and grow up in the 80s. That's what made it so special.
Yeah, it was some crazy.
It was fun.
times.
Tim, what have you been up to?
I joined a cult.
Oh, really? Is that why you shaved your head?
Shaved my head, got the little car.
And
The
a
little
dog.
car had some.
And I
What's
got
that
a giant
have to do with
horse dog. Yeah.
it? Is this like your vessel to
Yeah.
the heavens?
Oh, I was hoping you guys would ask about it because I've been meaning to talk to you.
Ah.
I got pamphlets. They're in the glove box.
And Kool-Aid.
No, I got the car. This is my new toy. This is my
Yep.
new motorcycle. And then
Are you
I got-
gonna put TRP on it,
I haven't decided yet.
like a Herbie racing
If I
stripe?
get a magnet
with
or something to put on the side. Yeah,
Okay.
like a sports, you know, the circle numbers.
Yeah.
I'll get
I do like it. It is more roomy than I thought it was going to be back here.
We thought you were gonna have a bitch of a time back there.
We can't have a guest.
But we could have a dog back
We
here.
could have the dog.
That almost happened.
Almost
didn't it?
happened.
I wish
today,
that
yeah.
happened.
So you have a dog. Let's
have a
talk about
dog,
that. You have a new
yes.
dog.
I got Josie. Josephina Smalls the Great.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
That was
She
the
was
idea.
9 pounds on April 29th. She is now 59 pounds.
Wow.
But
happy
she's still
dog.
growing.
And she's half grown.
She's very happy, very
She's
lovable,
very happy. Very friendly.
playful. Still a puppy.
Talkative. Talks. We argue. She wins.
Are you? Your pets are talking to you now. That's. Is that one of the cult
it's
things?
a real
Is that-
thing. No, you
Oh.
you talk to this dog and it like whines and barks back
Yeah.
to you, and then she stops and lets you say something, and then
Oh.
she'll go back and do it again. Yeah.
I talked to my cat.
I'm sure you do.
Do you say you're a jerk because
Yeah.
it just keeps dropping stuff off counters?
But I almost died, and my cat was just going to laugh about it.
That's what cats do.
Yes.
Yeah. Josie would lick you. She wouldn't do much. She'd just keep licking your face until you die.
I think that she would bring me some brandy. Something like
She
that.
would. She's like a Saint Bernard.
Yeah, she looks like a Saint Bernard.
She's, yeah.
You should get a barrel for under your collar
I
We're gonna get her a
with
backpack.
whiskey. Oh, that's good
I was
too.
eating some peanut butter a little while back. You
Hey,
guys
we're
heard
by
the story.
Mnuchin's house.
You
We
guys,
are.
you guys have heard the story, but it's decent enough to bring back up. I was eating some peanut
Beep.
butter, and I started choking. Hey. I started choking, and
Yes.
I thought I was going to die. And no one was home.
What's going
Dawn
on
was
here?
gone, and the dog and cat are in the room with me. And I thought to myself, if I die right now, the dog is going to eat my peanut butter sandwich, and the cat is going to knock over my glass of milk right on top of me because she's an asshole. And I'm just gonna sit there dead, and people are gonna be like, "How did he die?" Because they're not gonna know.
They're just gonna see crumbs and
Yes.
broken glass, and
He slipped on the water after he dropped the glass
they completely ruined that crime scene.
on purpose. I bet you they did that on purpose.
Yes.
Let's kill him.
Luckily, I'm not dead yet.
Well, I feel lucky that you're not.
Hey, thanks, man.
Seen any movies?
Oh, Jesus. Wait, what's come out
I
since
saw
the last...
Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
I saw
guess that's the
Suicide
biggest
Squad.
one. I
You know
saw
what was a great
Suicide
movie?
Squad.
We don't have to talk about that.
Deadpool was a great movie.
Deadpool was an awesome movie.
Suicide Squad was...
What was the first time I did that for? I was Superman.
Yeah.
I just saw Superman. You know what was a great movie?
Avengers.
Captain America, Winter Soldier. Yeah.
It was subpar.
It was, yeah. The further I get away from it, the more I don't like it. It's like-
Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
The further I get away from
Oh.
it, the less I remember it, which is a good thing.
It
I'm
was
going to
horrible.
Mystery Science Theater Tuesday night. You
Is
going?
that Tuesday? That is
Yep.
Tuesday. I'm going.
It's this Tuesday. I
The
forgot.
live one was...
The live one was Thursday.
right? Yeah.
And then just rebroadcasted it. Danny and I get our
Completely
tickets.
forgot.
Did you get me a ticket?
No.
Because I did say it was
I'll-
coming.
I'll get you one.
No,
I
I
just wanted
can
to
get one
verify.
if it's not
Yeah.
sold out.
I know it's sold out.
So is it...
What are
all
they
right,
doing?
They're doing Mothra.
Oh, it's
yeah.
awesome. Is it Joel? Is that the guy that does
I'm not
mystery?
sure.
Who did it? There were two guys that
Yeah,
did Mystery
so it's
Science
not
Theater?
called Mystery Science Theater. It's called Riff Racks.
Why can't they call it that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's a copyright issue.
But
thing.
is it like...
It's those guys.
It's the robots?
It's the voices.
No, no, no,
no.
it's
the
not.
guys.
It's just the guys.
Oh, gotcha. So it's a new venture for those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been doing it for a long time.
I don't know.
No,
That's
they
why
have.
I'm
It's
asking.
called Rift Tracks.
Right.
They've been doing it for a while. They just...
Same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No robots, though.
No robots.
I don't care about the timeline. I just want to know what's happening.
Mothra.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Jenga made you mad, didn't it?
Jenga. We were happy to play the Jenga tournament tonight. today, the
The
Tracer.
Jenga
That was nice.
Open.
The Jenga Open that had no money involved. Like
No.
it was being taken
no
way too
stake.
seriously.
Yeah.
There's no stakes.
I wanted to put money on it.
And I told them, I go, you're a little stressed out for no reason. You don't understand. No, I do. That's the problem. I do. You don't understand.
So I'm closing my eyes and I'm singing my heart out to something, and all of a sudden I hear, yeah!
Like, they love
I'm like,
this song.
oh my God, I'm in the zone. I open my eyes, and the freaking Jenga dropped or something. It fell. Our first cop, we always see a cop. That's an Upton cop. One of Upton's finest. Anywho.
Jenga.
Jenga.
Aren't you supposed to yell Jenga when it happens to? No one yelled it.
I thought you had to yell Uno.
No,
It's
that's
you.
what
I think
we
you're thinking
play,
Uno, yeah.
play Monopoly.
Karen also brought Jenga to the redneck party. Yeah. To the redneck party a few years ago.
You did.
And you kept knocking it over.
I did.
You did.
4 times. And then she said that she was going to pack it up and leave, and she lied because she stayed.
I think today was payback, to be honest with you.
Karma. It took 2 years to come back.
She brought it. Yeah, well, she was waiting for that right moment. It was Justin and Ray on the deck, and she did this.
She did that?
No. What do you do?
Not what you were doing.
You wash your hands.
You,
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on live.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do that.
Yeah, get on Facebook
That's
Live.
new. That didn't even exist the last time we did this.
Technology has changed.
We did. What was it at Chris's?
Well, we did it with the drone.
barbecue. Yeah, we did a live.
Oh, and then you guys did it. Yeah.
We actually,
Okay.
everyone was on it first, and then we actually had a lot of.
Jay, that was horrible what we did.
It was.
Oh. Everyone thinks that what me and Jay are doing right now is stupid, but that's because they're all old people.
We're old people.
No, they are.
Yeah, we're not old.
We thought we were being profound and answering questions.
I didn't think it was being profound at all.
No. We were.
I didn't think it was horrible.
It was, well, that's what you say when you're drinking. You're like, let's do something because this is going to be awesome.
See, that's our problem. I don't
That's
drink
how it
enough
starts.
because I'm the one that goes, "This is horrible now," and then you always guys got to convince me.
You saw it with sober clarity. You
Guess
see
we're
that
stopping
the
for the
issues.
horses.
Soberity.
Oh Jesus! Horses.
Oh.
And an
More
old
like
guy stopping
whores.
traffic. We're already stopped, sir.
No, that's not. That guy was. The other car was coming way too fast. So Uncle Jesse just stopped the traffic.
And there's Daisy
now they're
and there's
moving the
Cooter.
moves.
Wish you
and
could
there's
see this.
Bo.
There's 8
You
horses.
can see her.
Oh,
Cooter?
hold on.
What?
It's a lot of horses.
Yeah, a lot of horse.
Come on,
Oh my God, that's a huge
That's
horse.
a Clydesdale.
Leave her alone.
Live her alone.
She's just trying to ride a horse, Tim.
I took a picture, so luckily
He's gonna clean that up.
you're going to be able to see it.
I guess I got horse rides there. I'm gonna guess. I'm sorry.
Is there,
No, it's
is
all
there
right.
no Wi-Fi?
There's no Wi-Fi in Grafton.
What's that noise?
Ending live video. Oh, the video's ended. That
They
didn't
decided.
work out. We have to wait till we get
Lisa,
back.
we
in.
didn't hang up on you. We appreciate you looking in.
Yep. Well, that didn't work. That failed
You notice
miserably.
that every place does movies in the park now?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was Tim's original idea.
Yes, it was all Tim.
Movies was Tim's idea.
Tim started
I
the whole
invented
movie
movies.
idea.
I'm much older than you think I am.
Tim developed the talkie. He was the inventor of the talkie. That's what they called it.
That's what they thought. The
You know, I was just staying quiet to see if you could keep
see how
going
long
with
you're gonna
that.
go. I like it when we do that. Mr. Burns.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
Not like that, though.
I don't
that guy
know.
doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
It's something.
It's a lady.
We are 20 minutes into this episode. How many people have we lost when it's airing? That's my question. That's what we really have
Can
to
I
look
ask
at.
you guys a serious question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we going to do a last season?
I don't know.
Or another season?
We had
depends
last
on the
season.
ratings
Last
from this
season was
show.
fine.
Are we going to do another season?
I don't know.
We're supposed to do that music season back in January. What month is it? Maybe it was next January.
I say we do a fall season.
It was going to be last
It's gonna be
January.
January. Yeah.
So I think this would be a good point for people to like Distracted Driving on Facebook.
Yeah.
And
so
tell
that
us what
as
they
you're
want to
watching
see.
it, well, as you're watching
No, I
this,
don't care
Oh,
what
that
they
we could do
wanna see.
live. No, I know what you're saying.
but if we get a huge surge of
It's
People.
pronounced surge.
surge.
But
Is
also,
that one syllable?
If they're all on it too, they'll see. We can always do a live 5 minutes.
A live minutes.
Well, we could do that.
I think we need shorter shows.
I think we need shorter guests.
Well, we've already gone too long.
For what?
Shorter guests?
look,
This is a special.
If you're sitting-
This
if
is a
you're-
catch-up.
Yeah,
Is this in color
special-
or black and white?
This
This
is
should be in
special, all
color.
right.
We're in a car. We're in a different car. We got. It's very
Let's
different.
make it bright. Brighten it up. Let's see how this. What if we did a season in color?
Well, what if
Oh
we
my
did it
God, I like it.
overdeveloped? Like negative.
sepia tone.
Yeah,
Sepia.
Let's do it on sepia, reversed. Reverse negative.
Let's bring a Casio on.
How is it we've run out of stuff to talk about?
I don't know, it's getting quiet.
Yeah.
We're talking about sepia.
I thought it was
Well,
pronounced
we're going to have
sepia.
a complete season of 15-minute episodes, 10 episodes with 10 different bands.
Every single person in the back seat has to perform.
Yep. That's
Yeah, they do.
That was free. Did you see that? It was a washer and dryer.
You want to
No,
go
no,
get it?
get
We'll have to hold it like a
You
pier.
know, I was thinking that. And I'm like, we can't really.
That's why we missed the truck.
Remember we talked about doing the show outside of the truck?
We're outside the truck
We
now?
were going to do like a outside of the truck thing.
We did manage to do one.
Well, we did.
That was fun.
podcast.
We did the flea market.
No, I'm talking about we did one podcast. Not
Did a
another drunken
podcast?
podcast. Yeah, you weren't there.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, that
We
one.
got drunk. We did two, but one of them still just in limbo.
Where was this?
That was at Mnuchin's house.
No, we did it at the RT.
That was part of this?
No, I'm talking about the podcast.
Right, okay. Well, we're talking about distracted driving.
Oh, what are we doing?
This is different.
Oh, yeah. No, but we never went outside because
We did at the concert.
Oh,
We did?
you're
Oh,
right,
yeah,
you're
you're
right.
right.
I'd love to do that.
That was a
Let's
fun
go to
episode.
Another concert.
And then the camera fell. And then we're all staring at it. Brady
That
was in
funny.
it.
Yep. Brady was there.
Some crazy drunk lady.
Yep.
Yep.
A lot of those are great ones.
A lot of people that didn't want to be in it.
Nope.
Remember we kept trying to, like,
The
no.
great thing was Jeff.
Jeff and Molly.
Because
Going
there
back and
was,
forth.
he thought he kept going out of
It's a
screen,
wide
but he
angle.
wasn't. He was-
So they'd go this way and they go, and then they go the other way. They're like, we're doing everything.
We're doing this.
It doesn't work with small fingers.
We never talked about our Christmas
Sad.
episode.
What? Christmas episode.
We still have so much footage from our Christmas
We never
episode.
talked about it.
Oh, we haven't.
We never, because
Well,
we just
did
did
we?
it.
I think we put it out there, but never promoted it.
We never promoted it.
Wow, we didn't.
That was a brilliant episode.
And I think what's out there now, I don't know if I posted that.
I don't think we posted the whole thing.
No, dude.
We have the unedited version out there, which is fantastic.
It's awesome. Jay's movie review is the best part of that whole episode.
I gotta isolate that.
That's its own show.
So it was the guys from Christmas Story minus Billingsley, because he's so famous now.
Super famous.
But it was Zack Ward and the other guys.
Yanu.
Wow, good memory.
That's because it's a unique name. That's why I remember.
Mr. Bigglesworth with the cat.
With
The dog. Yeah.
The dog just sat on his gut, which I found fascinating, because he didn't have to really hold it. He had that place, like it was almost like there was an indention in the top of his gut.
He sized the dog previously. He had tried on different dogs. And then he realized this dog fits.
Dogs have beds, they sleep in it. The bed was right
You
there.
guys left when he told me the story how he got the dog. Remember when you abandoned me with him for 15 minutes and it was just me, him, and the dog?
We're talking about the kid that got his tongue stuck.
Schwartz.
And Schwartz, and he was in The Toy. I mean, he was a pretty famous kid actor for 2 movies.
His name was Scott Schwartz. He didn't actually play Schwartz. That was a different guy. He played Flynn.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
He did not like us.
But he was
He did like us.
dick.
I don't think he did.
really liked me.
He liked you. He wanted
Because
to
you
take
listen
you
to
home.
his boring stories about Shaquille O'Neal and shooting the ball at half court. And Shaquille O'Neal recognized him on a plane. It's like, and he's showing the videos. So I show Shaq this video, and
The stuff that was not on camera from that night was brilliant.
that was the show.
Yeah.
The stuff you didn't see was the
you
show.
never saw us in the music room, just sitting there.
Didn't
So,
you get
hold on.
yelled at?
Yeah, everybody got yelled at. We're in the wrong place.
So this is what
Ruining
happened.
all the pictures.
4 guys from A Christmas Story were at Gary's thing, the Northeast Comic Con thing.
Comic-Con.
Yeah. So
In
we
December.
had to go get them, drive them from the hotel, which they had no idea what we were doing.
Nobody had
They didn't
warned them.
like us from the start because cameras.
We're
What are you
nobody.
talking about? And I was in a bunny suit. So we went from there to a school where there was an actual performance of A Christmas Story from high school kids, and they went and talked to the kids before the performance, which
Was
as
planned.
a high school kid is pretty cool. Yeah, it was planned.
That part was planned. What
But-
was not planned was the show that we wanted to record.
No, they didn't know about that. So we had to sit with them in the backstage, and as it went on, like, talk about when we first got there.
I walked in, and me and Ray walked in first. There's Zach sitting there in the lobby. And I
Easily
look-
recognizable. You
know him.
Yeah, you
and I'm
recognize him
like,
right
I know
out of the
this
gate.
guy, and I walk over, and he's thinking to himself, oh,
Another fan.
another fan that I'm good. But he's wicked good with fans, by the way.
He was.
So So he's just like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, we're actually driving you.
Yeah, it's when he found out we weren't fans that it turned bad.
Now I thought Zach was cool from movies like Almost Famous and stuff like that, and Titus.
Yep.
But I thought Schwartz was going to be the big actor. Like, wow, it's going to be awesome to me. It's just Scott Schwartz.
It was the Ward show.
Oh, it was nothing but it was perfect because he had everything to say.
Yep.
He had everything in every answer, and he played the bully, which was great. Because you start thinking, wow, he's being a jerk, and it's like, no, you know, he's playing Scott Farkas. He's doing what we
ripped
normally
Ray
would.
apart.
Yes.
And then Schwartz tried to, but couldn't
But it
do
wasn't as cool.
No, it just came across as mean.
Ray's just like, I don't know, I was just asking you a question.
Why don't you just ask me, like, why don't you watch
Zach,
the...
let's talk to you.
Why don't you watch the Blu-ray special edition commentary to answer those questions?
Here's the question. One of the most famous scenes in the movie is when he gets his tongue stuck on the pole.
Yep.
And I said, how did you do that? Obviously, you didn't put your tongue on a pole. And he goes, you didn't watch the things on the
Bunny
Blu-ray.
man, because you're in this bunny suit asking these questions.
And I just like, I'm like, wow, no, I didn't watch the DVD extras. I'm sorry. We're doing an interview thing. But from that point on, I think we just stopped talking to him.
No.
And he still wanted the attention.
Well, it was
So
great.
we started having fun with Zach.
The cool thing with them was when we did actually ask a question that required other people, Zach would be like, oh, well, this is a Yanu question.
Yep.
Oh, well, this is a question.
That's
oh,
right.
this is a Scott
He kind of
question.
directed everything,
And they were incredible with the kids.
Yeah, oh, they were great.
Which was scary. Were you? I was on the stage. Weren't you scared when the kids started asking questions? Didn't you think that could have just gone bad really fast?
Because we kind of knew them at that point.
Right.
I'm like, Zach's going to say something.
Oh, this is not going to go well. There's going to be an F-bomb 20 times, and.
But again, Schwartz was creepy because he still had his dog with him.
Mr. Biggleworth.
I remember when I was young and I was in a movie, and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm going to college. I'm not pursuing this acting thing. I am going to college.
I kept
if that's
feeling
my
like I was
future."
Gonna fall off the stage too.
I did too.
We were all on the edge of the stage, and we kept walking back farther because we didn't want to be in anyone's way.
Because people kept coming between us, and we're like, "I'm sorry, I'm in the way." I'm like, next thing you know, I'm on a cliff. That was a tall stage.
But
the kids kept looking at us like, are they somebody? And it's like, no, we're
Why
nobody.
are they there?
Ray's still in the bunny suit.
Why is it? First of all, I thought maybe they thought I was going to be in the show, like I was an extra that was put in last minute. But it was really cool to hear the behind-the-scenes stories with the kids, but also in the car and behind the scenes of one of the most beloved movies, Christmas movies
We
at
got
least,
the real
of all
stuff.
time.
We got Zach and them talking about the real stuff, you know, because they know, you know, it's done. They're not doing a press juncture here, whatever the juncture here. They're not doing that. They're just telling us really what happened.
Well, the Titus stories were good, the best part.
Stacey Keach.
That way we shouldn't even repeat, but they were great stories.
I think at one point we all forgot that the camera was on.
Yeah.
Because a lot was said.
That shouldn't be said on
And I think
air.
Zach was almost like, well, I shouldn't be saying this, but I'll
He
say
hugged
it.
me when he got out of the car. He's like, this was much better than I thought it was going to be, because I really thought I was going to have to kill you guys. Like, okay, well, thanks for not killing me. And then I saw him the next day, because we went back to, went to the comic convention, and I took my 14-year-old son with me to talk to Zach, and that went bad. Like, I had to explain a lot of things to my kid, like a lot of things that I wasn't ready to explain.
But he was exactly like you'd think.
Yeah.
A celebrity going to a show and not getting the amount of people walking through wanting to meet you that you'd expect. It's just like, why am I here? And no offense to the show. The show was fantastic. Just, you can only get so many people that are going to walk up and be like, I want to buy your stuff. I want to give you money. Why are you here? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it was entertaining. And Danny's like, he's just rude. Like, he is. That's what makes him awesome. Like, he was great. I'd hang out with him all day.
I know one of my friends, the artist in the show, handed him a copy of his book and said, hey, you know, love your stuff. You're awesome. I know you do the horror stuff now. Here's my book. Take this, you know, read it. If you like it, great. If you want to talk about it, because, you know, go for it. And never looked through it once, and then
he gave it to Danny.
Because
he didn't. You take this.
It had a weird smell to it.
It had a weird smell to it.
I don't like this thing. It smells weird.
So Dan's looking at his stuff and he goes, "Hey, you want something, kid? Here you go. Take this book. It has a weird smell to it." And just gave it to him. I'm like, okay.
What a great story Danny has, though.
But then I give him a business card and I go, "You're just gonna give this to the next guy that comes up."
It smells weird.
It smells weird. Like, why are you smelling the book? That's what I want to know. But he flipped through it. He went, "Oh, it smells weird. You take it." He was like so nice to the guys. Like, hey, yeah, no problem. Thanks for giving that to me. That's awesome. And he leaves. Here.
Mark, he's got a new horror movie out. I haven't seen
does
it
he?
yet.
Does.
Yep.
Oh.
He's got a lot of
He produces, he directs.
It's getting good reviews too, so
Really?
I really want to check it out. Yeah.
Because he loved your review. That was awesome.
Hey,
I know Jay nailed
we
it.
gotta.
It was
That's
an
gotta.
honest review.
We gotta make that an episode, like its own little clip.
Jay, well, first of all, we didn't know that Zach was involved with a movie that Jay just saw that we were all
watched it
talking
not
about.
too long ago.
What was it called? Lights Out or Don't Blink? Don't Blink.
Don't Blink.
So Jay had posted to a private group that we have that he recommended we all go see.
I said, great movie.
Watch
except
Don't
for the
Blink.
ending. The ending sucks.
So we're in the music room, and I'm IMDbing Zach because we got to talk to him on the way back, and I'm like, oh my god, right, the movie that Jay just reviewed, he produced it.
He was in it, and he produced it. Did he direct it?
He directed it, didn't he? So we sat there.
I think he partially directed it.
Okay.
So we're sitting in the car, and I'm like, nonchalantly, hey Zach, have you done any movies lately? He's like, well, I did Don't Blink. And Jay's sitting right next to him. I saw that movie. Oh, what you think? Great movie. The ending sucked. And it just is gold.
He gets all defensive.
He grabs the microphone. All right,
let's
do a movie review.
And the end is. I don't know if I want to.
No, we gotta put it up because he picks on your girlfriend.
Yep.
He picks on you.
Yep.
And the ending is just gold. After a 10-minute review.
10-minute rant against Jay, which was a great debate. Jay had an answer for everything. He's like, well, this happened. Yeah, but you shouldn't have done this. Like, oh.
He brings Friday the 13th into it. I'm like, wait,
what are you doing? It's like, look over here, shiny object. Don't talk about my movie anymore. Everybody loves Friday the 13th.
You're having fun. We just passed by the T in our cars.
I was going to go back to it, but I didn't want to. See, yeah, you're going to.
This is good. Write this down.
That's the interview that I really enjoyed, though, when we were we're just having fun with the guys, you know? We had gotten comfortable enough, and they were cool enough that they just were, let's
we regret not eating with them. I
had enough of Scott at that point.
I get it. I
was
why
done with him.
Maybe, yeah, it just...
I think we would have gone too far.
Yeah, we're not buddies with them, but they were being very cool with us. So it's like, yeah, let's now eat dinner and you guys go home.
Did he have the dog at
the restaurant?
Yeah.
No, at the next day at the Comic-Con.
Oh yeah. Ugh. For the next couple of days. It was funny because when we showed up at the hotel, he brings down this thing, and I thought it was just like his carry-on. And all of a sudden it starts moving. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Your bag is moving. I had his email going into it, and I'm like, I have Scott Schwartz's email. This is really cool. And then that night, I went home and deleted it.
I have Scott
I don't need this.
He didn't like you.
I have Scott Schwartz's address and...
he wanted to mail him stuff, right?
Well, he got gifts.
Doesn't he give out his address because he's got pen pals?
He lives with a wrestler.
WWF pen pals.
He got gifts for a friend, his friend Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lawler, the king from WWE.
And he's like, can you send this stuff to him? I'm like, yeah, sure. So he gives me his address. I'm like, I got Jerry Lawler's address now. This rocks.
Look at that WMRC shirt right there.
There you go.
Wow.
I got one. I wear it all the time.
Yeah, you don't.
No, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I seriously do. I got one. Tom gave it to me at the Midway Pride Day. I wear it all the time.
Nice.
I wear my TRP, sir.
Thank you.
Todd wears bulkier shirts all the time.
Todd wears a lot of shirts.
I love Todd.
Todd likes to change clothes a lot.
Best advertising guys ever. Because so many people see the shows, or even if they don't, but he's still front and center, Rubber Chicken
Todd
Comics.
watches this show.
Todd is one of our fans. Oh, let me get back on live. Should I do my page, my personal page?
Yeah.
That's a great picture of Molly and I.
It's an
by
awesome
the way.
pic.
That's from last night. Molly ordered a photo of that.
I was going to say, I didn't know if you knew that or not. So I was like,
did, yeah.
It was an 80s
print that
show,
in metal.
so everyone actually dressed up as well. Not everyone.
Oh, you upsold me.
But the way that Rob said it was good. He's like, 35% of the people actually dressed up. And he's like, that doesn't sound like much, but it is.
I thought it was a lot, yeah.
For that type of event, because most people just roll their eyes. Though I do like the picture that of all of our spouses in the photo, and it looks like a hot tub time machine type thing. You got 2 people dressed from current world and 3 people dressed from the 80s. I'm so sad the Hopedale tree's gone.
Which one?
The big tree that had the branch that hung over.
Yeah. Hey, that's where we shot
the
B-roll for our opening.
Are you sure? Is that what happened, Ray?
I'm just pointing it
out.
out.
Have to fight. I don't understand this part.
That was mean. I don't even know what sparked that.
I've been drinking.
You too.